Hello everyone, zdravo svima, I am My Blue, and today we're going to do a quick quiz on Serbian language, history, culture, anything I feel you need to know. And if this is something of interest to you, then let me know, maybe I can do them again. This first one is going to be very simple, but I'm sure that later on, progressively, it's going to get even more difficult. So there are 10 questions, and my first question regards the negation of verbs. If you have a verb like to know, znati, how do you negate it? If you negate it as ne znam in first person singular, so I don't know, do you write it together or separately? The answer is separately. Whenever you negate verbs, they have to be separate. So ne plus the verb however it is conjugated. The only 4 examples are neću, nemoj, nemam, and nisam. You're welcome. I already kind of talked about the second question, which is about Serbian Orthodox Church and the use of calendars. So which calendar does the Serbian Orthodox Church use? Is it the Julian calendar or is it the Gregorian calendar? Well, for religious purposes, we use the Julian calendar, so that's why we celebrate some things 30 days after you, maybe. For example, Christmas. For everything else, we use the Gregorian calendar. What about the superlative form of adjectives? So if you want to say someone is strong, for a guy, jak, and if you want to say the strongest, it will be najjači. So naj is the most part, and then jači is strongest. My question is, do you use J 2 times or once? Even though we usually do not double the consonants, in this case you have to use 2 J's because it's necessary that we have naj part and then jači. If you say naj, ači, it doesn't even make any sense. Which animal is on the coat of arms of Serbia? Is it a wolf or is it an eagle? The answer is, it's a white double-headed eagle that dates from the Nemanjić dynasty. We don't use wolves, although we love them. When you want to say in Serbian both, for example, both guys for a masculine form, do you use oba dva or oba? Even though I've heard both forms throughout my childhood, oba is the correct version. What is a Celtic name for Belgrade? Is it Naisus or is it Singidunum? The correct answer is Singidunum. It was a small area fortress that later expanded into a big city, which is now Belgrade. In Serbian, if you want to ask a question, you use the question word dali. So, for example, do you want to take a walk? Da li želiš da se prošetaš? Do you write this question word separately or together? The rule is we write dali separately, and there's another form, dal, actually where you delete the I towards the end and then add the apostrophe, and it's pronounced as dal. But in both versions, they're separate. Which currency is used in Serbia? Is it dinar or is it konvertibilna marka? I hope you know this, and it is dinar or dinari in plural, and you should probably make sure you have them when you're in Serbia. Which of the following words is a word that is borrowed from Serbian into other languages? Is it super or vampir? I think this is well known, and it is vampir, one of the rare words that is borrowed in many other languages. Let me know if you use it in your language. Write it down in the comments below. And the last question is, Serbia is one of the biggest exporters of, is it hazelnuts or raspberries? Well, it is raspberries among other fruits like plums, for example, and we use those fruits to maybe make rakia. And that's it. How difficult was it? How many questions did you get right? And let me know if this is something that you would like to do from time to time, and I'm gonna make sure to create some other quizzes. So hope you enjoyed this, hope you learned something, and see you in the next video. Pozdrav!